Hello to all my friends out there. So I want to continue on with $1 meals. I have some mint tea, it's herbal. And I'm having the luxury of some hazelnut coffee creamer. Okay, I subscribe to Dabu777, and thank you, Sid Off the Grid's mom, for telling me about that. And there's news today of a derailment in Mississippi. The floodwaters were coming, so it's a train derailment. Doesn't look good. Looks really, really bad. So you know, the problem in Mississippi is far from over. You know, the Mississippi River is flooding. What was in the train, I don't know. They don't know. And I watch another one. I don't know if I found this channel on my, you know how YouTube feeds? On my YouTube feed, or if somebody told me, and it's Bear Independent. And from what I understand, I think he's in Mississippi, you know, working on these issues. And, you know, the people are having to get food, you know. And, you know, every night I pray for my followers. And if that's you, and you're in this terrible flood, you've got to take it one day at a time, you know. It's like survival at this point. So, okay, I want to make some, so don't think this flood thing is over. Far from. And I want to encourage you all to prepare as best you can. I mean, there's nobody that can prepare, you know, if your house is flooded and, you know, you're covered with water and you're just getting these flash floods, you're just getting out with your life, you know. It's pretty hard to prepare. That's why I'm not a big fan of these people who say don't have any credit and, you know, pay off your house, and that's the one and only asset you have. And your house is destroyed. Now what? Now what are you going to do? You're going to be lucky if the insurance pays you up. Okay, here is my homemade yogurt. And you guys, this is very easy to make. You've got to try it. All you need is, I use good Greek yogurt this time. All you need is one yogurt and a can of evaporated milk. Just go to my Twitter. And so what I want to make is a little dessert, a little fruit dessert. I have some bananas. So right now, if you start cutting back, finding some cheap meals, you know, spend a tiny bit of food, tiny bit of extra money on food, you know. If you don't have a tiny bit of extra, go to the food banks. One thing that was made a mention on Bear Independent is that some of the people were being a little bit greedy, you know, when trying to secure food. And that is entirely understandable, you know, not good but, you know, what a scary situation. So, if you're anywhere near those areas, you know I keep harping on it, but make sure you can prep your food. You know, start packing your food up so if needs be, you can take it with you. Because, you know, what if they start running out of food? And I found these now in Dollar Tree, so I'll sprinkle. So this is a nice little fruit dessert, not expensive. I bought the frozen fruit for $1. So I have some a tasty little fruit dessert. Okay, now I want to make myself a nice little burrito. Okay, I bought tortillas a lot. that? Well, because they were 50 cents for 12. So that means the tortillas were 5 cents each. And if you buy the flour tortillas, you don't need to use oil to fry them. You can just heat them in a dry pan. Let me show you. See, there's no oil in this pan. It's just a dry pan. Okay, and the other thing to make sure you don't run out of food is if you will buy a lot of eggs. And this is one of the followers' suggestion. And so what I want to do is I want to find alternatives to expensive meat. And one would be bacon. Okay, now, I was watching the YouTube videos, the weight bodybuilder YouTube videos, and they eat, so this is going to be a good little burrito. They eat turkey bacon. So I found turkey bacon. These are 5 ounces, but it's quite a bit of bacon for $1 from Dollar Tree. And why I like them is because you can stack them in your freezer, and if things go well, you should be able to pack hundreds of them in your freezer, you know, as opposed to like chicken breasts, which I do stockpile chicken breast. Okay, I bought these. I think I bought this for about $3, 12 ounces. So your turkey burger is 10 ounces for it's cheaper, 10 ounces for $2 from Dollar Tree, and probably cheaper than that if you get it on sale. And so here is my salsa I made out of Rotel tomatoes, which would be great for the stockpile. So I have a nice little portion of salsa. So my tortilla was 5 cents. You know, there's all kinds of ways to skin a cat. 2 eggs were 18 cents, and I used my shelf-stable milk. And I bought the eggs at Aldi's this week. They were dirt cheap, too. Okay, so now, I was watching the prepper channels. Well, I will taste my burrito, and I will tell you. You gotta try this Rotel tomato stuff. This is good. I was watching the prepper channel, and the guy suggested buying 4 items. I usually buy 2, but I want to step my stockpiling up a little. I don't need food, but I want to prepare in the event that something happens that I have some food in my house. So what I bought today is I bought 2 of these turkey bacons. Some of the preppers do it, you know, on payday. They do a payday prep. But what I do is I like to pick a couple up. So I bought 2 bacons. And Dollar Tree had these, so I picked 2 almond milks up. So instead of picking 2 items up like I usually do, I picked up 4 items. So basically, you know, you're picking up twice as much. You know, today I picked up as much as I would normally. And then I have sugar-free cookies. So this is I bought these. You get 14 for $1. So that much would be about 10 or 20 cents. So this is easily, you know, if you make your yogurt, it's so much cheaper and it's so much better. So okay, here is my lunch, and I'll probably have a late dinner. I'm still working around the house. And so, okay, check out the videos. I'm going to post them on my Twitter, or you can just Dabu777. This is alternative media. I really like it. And Bear Independent. Now, from what I can understand with Bear Independent, he's actually there on the ground. So who would be better equipped to tell you what's going on there? So, okay, this is where the Mississippi River has flooded. These derailments, if there was food, is going to affect the cost of food, or worse yet, if there was chemicals, and from what I understood, those chemicals could leach into the water. The railway, what I would expect with these floodings, I mean, just common sense, that it's going to make transportation difficult. Okay, that's where we grow all our food, and now we have not only no food able to grow, but we also have no transport. And more floods supposedly expected. I think that's true. I mean, if the snow, I heard, and I think it is correct, that the northern regions of the country are like Antarctica with lots of snow. And when that snow starts to flood or melt, it's going to probably cause floods. So they're praying. They're just, if things look bleak, pray to God. That is exactly what they're doing. And sometimes, that's about all you can do. Although, if you're ruined, let's say you're ruined, you lose everything. If you can relocate and get totally out of there for a while, that'd be the best. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.